The mental gymnastics you have to do to convince yourself that Donald Trump is always playing 4D chess 10 steps ahead of the game while the rest of us are just too dumb to understand. It's honestly impressive, like Olympic level delusion. And you know, life must be kind of peaceful when you're a Maga diehard, just floating through reality, completely unfazed by facts, logic, or basic accountability. It must be nice to live in a world where up is down, wrong is right, and every Trump failure is actually a win if you squint hard enough. And the worst part? The Trump administration knows exactly who they're dealing with. He wasn't joking when he said, "I love the poorly educated," because he really truly does. They're the easiest people to lie to. Now I want you to watch Karoline Leavitt, Trump's press secretary, give this absolutely ridiculous answer when asked about the Epstein files that suddenly don't exist. Then ask yourself, how stupid do they think you are? Because let's be real here. They're not insulting us. They know we see through it. They're talking directly to you, MAGA, and they're counting on you being too loyal or too lost to care.
The FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars.
So wait, now Karoline is saying that when Pam Bondi told the world on national television that the Epstein client list was on her desk, she didn't mean the actual list. Nah, she meant all the paperwork related to the Epstein case. Right, because that's the normal thing people say when they're holding damning files on some of the most powerful people in the world. It's just some papers, really. And then, in peak coward fashion, Karoline says she'll let Pam speak on that. But guess what? Pam Bondi hasn't said a single word since this dropped. Not one statement, not one tweet, not one Fox News hit. For someone who had the list on her desk, she sure got quiet fast. And where are all the QAnon people? Where did they go? Wasn't this their thing? The whole reason for the storm, the rallies, the blind loyalty? They said Trump was going to expose the pedophiles, take down the elites, and bring justice to the deep state. Well, Trump got back in office and suddenly there's no list. No names, no accountability, and now no QAnons in sight. So yeah, keep pretending this isn't a cover-up. But for the rest of us, we see it for exactly what it is. A massive calculated betrayal of the very people they promised to protect and a slap in the face to anyone who still thinks this was ever about justice. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.